Every multimeter has 3 ratings that differentiate the quality of the meter. The 3 ratings are range, resolution, accuracy. Range rating tells you the maximum and minimum values that the multimeter can measure. You must buy a multimeter that can measure the range of the equipment you are working on. Your meter will display OL if you measure a component above the range. For example, you have a meter with a range of 1 ampere to 10 ampere. If you measure equipment with 15 ampere of current, you will blow the fuse on your meter and can be injured. If you measure equipment with 0.5 ampere of current, your meter will not be able to read it. The value is below the range. A multimeter's resolution tells you how many decimal points the meter can display. The more decimal points, the more accurate the measurement will be. If you need very precise measurements, then a multimeter with a high resolution will be important. For example, imagine you have 2 rulers. One ruler only has inches marked. The other ruler has inches and fraction of inches marked. The ruler with only inches could tell you an object was between 1 to 2 inches. The ruler with fractions of inches could tell you if an object was 1.25 inches. Resolution is measured in counts. The count specifies the number of decimal places the meter can display and at what point the meter will become less precise. Once the measurement goes over the count limit, the measurement will lose a decimal place and become less precise. Let's go over a few examples. A meter with a 2000 count could display a maximum value on 1.999 on the display. Once the measurement goes over 1.999, the measurement will lose a decimal place. The meter would then display 2.00. A meter with a 3200 count could display a maximum value on 3.199 on the display. Once the measurement goes over 3.199, the measurement will lose a decimal place. The meter would then display 3.20. A meter with a 20,000 count could display a maximum value on 1.9999 on the display. Once the measurement goes over 1.9999, the measurement will lose a decimal place. The meter would then display 2.000. A multimeter's accuracy determines how close to the real value the meter can measure. Accuracy is usually described in terms of plus or minus sign and a percentage sign. Based on the accuracy rating, the meter will be over or under the real value by the accuracy percentage. For example, you have a multimeter rated with a plus or minus 5% accuracy. You want to measure the voltage of a 100 volts wire. 5% of 100 volts would be 5 volts. Your meter can display any value between 100 plus 5 and 100 minus 5. When measuring the 100 volts wire, your meter will display a number between 95 to 105 volts. A multimeter can be used to take a variety of measurements. There are 2 types of multimeters. Digital multimeters. Clamp multimeters. Clamp multimeters are safer and better at measuring current than a digital multimeter. A multimeter's range determines the largest and smallest value a multimeter can measure. Resolution determines the number of decimal places a meter can display. Accuracy determines how close the measurement will be to the real value.